Okay, so with the rise of AI, or really the exponential growth of AI, I've seen a lot of people grow weary on if AI is going to take their job or replace them, or different things like that. I think that's been a lot of people's concern for a while. Well, it got me thinking. When the new ChatGPT 5 came out and they released a lot of more agentic features, I was like, I wonder if ChatGPT can take over my computer and mix an entire song for me. So I don't even got to do anything. And then I'm curious to what it would sound like. Well, I tried to do that. I think it's trying to spin up a virtual machine or something like that when it's doing its thing. So it couldn't quite do that yet. I'm sure there's a way, and maybe I'll get to that in the future. But the next best option I thought was, let's say I was a complete beginner when it came to mixing music. I'm an artist who makes songs. I finally got to record it myself. I finally got an interface, whatever, and I just record myself. I'm curious if you can use ChatGPT to walk you through the entire mixing process to where at the end you can have something quote unquote close to professional. And so that's what we're gonna try today. I will be using Logic and all stock plugins. Using Logic because hot take, I think Logic has the strongest stock plugins, and I think that's what most people use anyways. For the most part, I'm sure some people rocking with Pro Tools that are beginners, but most people use Logic or GarageBand, which is pretty similar. So, I'll be on headphones today just because it makes things simpler. These VSX headphones, and I'm gonna be coming out with a review about these soon, just because they just released some new software, and so I've been checking that out. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna show y'all the session real quick, and then we'll get into asking it what to do. So this is just gonna be a simple 2-track instrumental with one vocal track. That's right. Really trying to make it seem as if beginner, and only half of this is recorded. Shout out my boy Josh G. We still haven't finished this yet, but we're gonna use it as an example just because fuck it. So I'll give you a sneak peek into what we're working with here. And yes, the beat's from YouTube.
It's always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang. Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school. Old school, drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out. Fire getting big,
Okay, you get the point. Anyway, so we'll be using all stock plugins. And I figured this would simplify it, so it's really just mixing the vocals, and we'll see what it has us do. Okay, so with that being said, let's go over to ChatGPT. And I'm going to use the voice ChatGPT just because I like hearing it talk. Hello, can you hear me?
Absolutely. I can hear you loud and clear. Let me know what's on your mind.
Okay, so I got a task for you today. So I make music, and I just started recording myself so I don't go to a pro studio anymore. And they charge me too much for mixes. They're talking about $70 an hour, and then I get the rough mix. And then if I want it mixed and mastered, I got to pay an extra $300. I'm like, that's too much. So I figured since you exist now, I can just ask you what to do, and you can tell me how to get my sound to sound right. Am I right? Can you show me how to do that?
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help you out with that. It's definitely possible to get a really good sound at home without paying those big studio rates. We can break it down step by step. For starters, we'll want to look at things like your recording environment, just making sure your space is
Okay,
as
hold on. So I already recorded the song. I recorded the song. I'm using Logic, and I only have stock plugins. And I found a beat off YouTube that I liked, so I just used that. I found a beat off YouTube, and I recorded. I just have one track, just one main vocal, and that's it. No ad libs, no anything. And I have all stock plugins. So what steps do I do? Because I don't know how to do anything. I really don't. Like I see EQ and stuff like that, but I really don't know what any of it does. So really, I'm relying on you to just hold my hand and take me step by step by step by step by step by step by step until we get to the end. Do you think you can help me do that?
Absolutely. I can walk you through it step by step, no problem. We'll keep it simple and just focus on those stock plugins you've got in Logic. So, the main things we'll do are pretty straightforward. We'll start by cleaning up your vocal a bit with EQ, basically just shaping the tone so it sounds clear. Then we'll add a little bit of compression so the vocal sits more evenly in the mix. And finally, we might add a touch of reverb or a little delay to give it some space.
All right, so there's all the changes that ChatGPT requested. So let's hear it with and without these changes.
Moves that I make are like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back.
This is without them.
Moves that I make are like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang.
It's all right. It's a little more controlled. It probably needs some more compression. Anyways, let's go back to ChatGPT and see what we got going. All right, man. So I made all those changes that you suggested, and honestly, it don't sound good. It still sounds bad. I added the EQ, I added the compressor, and then I added the Chrome verb or whatever onto the channel. And it just don't sound good, man. It don't sound right. Something's not right.
Gotcha, and I totally get that. Sometimes those starting settings are just a jumping off point, and it can take a little bit of fine tuning to really dial it in. Also, sometimes a
I
little
don't know,
less reverb
man.
is
I don't know what it is. I want to sound like Kendrick Lamar, and right now, this does not sound good. You feel me? Like, what do I need to do to make it sound good? I'm curious. Why did you choose to put the Chrome verb on the channel instead of on an aux or on a bus?
Yeah, I totally feel you. Honestly, getting that Kendrick level sound is a process, and it definitely takes some tweaking. And you're absolutely right. Typically, you'd actually run that reverb on an aux or a Boss channel, so you have more control and can blend it in more naturally. So let's do that. If you want to try it the more pro way, set up a bus send for
Like,
your reverb.
hold on. I think we might have a misunderstanding here. I want you to help me sound as professional as possible with what I have. Meaning, I don't want to cut any corners. I don't want to skip anything, no anything. Like, whatever can make me sound as professional as possible and as good as possible, I need you to tell me, and I need you to give me the exact steps to get there. Just lay it on me. I feel like you didn't tell me anything different. You just rephrased everything you said before. I've already done all that stuff. It don't sound good. You're holding back. Why are you holding back? You need to tell me the professional methods of how to make my vocals sound clean. And I understand that you can't hear it. I do understand. But you have to predict what it's going to sound like and how to fix it, if you know what I mean.
I get where you're coming from, and I appreciate you sticking with me on this. It's definitely a bit of a challenge since I can't hear the track directly, but I'll try to be as detailed as possible.
Okay,
If
hold
the
on.
initial EQ
Hold on. I have an idea. What if I export the vocal and I upload it so that you can hear it? Would you then be able to tell me exactly what I need to do to make it sound as professional as possible? I want to sound like Kendrick Lamar. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. If you can share the vocal file, that would definitely help. Once
Say
I can hear what
less.
you
Say less. That is exactly what we're going to do. I don't know why I didn't just do that at first. Okay. Here is the vocal. Give me. Vocals. Give me a complete list with very specific details on how to make it. To make it professional. Don't hold back. I want to sound good on me. Okay. Convert to mono. Wow. Okay. Wow, okay. It gave a way more in depth. So I should have done this from the beginning. Is this actually a waveform uploaded vote? Oh, ChatGPT got way better at doing this. All right, so scratch whatever we were talking about before. We're gonna follow this step by step now, because this seems a lot more doable. Okay, so now ChatGPT is saying that the first thing. So we'll leave this. We'll just call this the first go. You know what? I think it might be that the voice is just not, not very good. I guess I don't know. Okay, this is
Bullseye, red dot with a scope on I.
okay. So first step, gain staging. Insert the gain plugin. All right, we like that. We like that. Let's remove all of these first. All right, insert the gain plugin. And it says set the vocal peak to negative before processing. For real? Okay. Negative 12.8 is what it's saying. I'm going to follow its instructions exactly now. Oh, wait, no, it's just negative 12. Okay. It didn't tell me anything about the beat, but well, camera just died. So we'll just continue then. It didn't tell me anything about the beat, but I would just adjust it to match.
You can stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school. Old school, drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out. Fire get big, might burn down your...
Okay, so there we go. Next step is subtractive EQ. So let's do this. It says 80 to 100, so it does include 80. We'll meet in the middle and we'll do 90. Okay. And then it's saying a gentle dip around 200 to 300. So a gentle dip. When I hear gentle, I'm thinking either a decibel or less. And we'll do it in between 2 and 300. So like 250 or something. We should use our ears, but I mean, hey, ChatGPT said it, so we do it. Okay, a cut around 400. Wow, it's actually giving way more solid advice. 400 to 600 by it is telling me 2 to 3 decibels. So we'll cut right here. The same thing. This is probably trying to get rid of the boxiness, a small notch and then remove. Okay, so at 3, small notch at 3 to 5K. So once again, and it's saying a notch, but I mean, it's not saying what to put it is telling me what to put the Q at 3. Just with this EQ, let's see what we're talking about.
Like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang.
That definitely was an improvement. Okay, ChatGPT. Next is the compressor, and I can tell that it improved on this as well. So it says use the digital. We'll use the platinum digital, just because we can actually put in what it's telling us. So now it's saying a 3 to 1 ratio, with 3 to 6 decibels of gain reduction, but attack 10 to 15. So we'll just do 13, meet in the middle, and then 170. So we'll do 110, meet in the middle. Let's see.
Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school. Old school, drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out. Fire get big.
So on our peaks, we're hitting around -6, which is what it wants. Okay, it doesn't say anything about knee, but we'll keep it pretty soft knee.
Might burn down your house. If you got a problem, I said fuck your couch. I'm always outside, never see you around. Where you at now, big dog? I'm on. Heater for the scene now that we got strong. Couldn't wrap me up cause my shit ain't flawed. Blessed with the eye and this shit ain't bought.
A little bit
Trying
more.
to throw me off, hey, don't get cooked. 100 different ways I can get you smushed. Got him on the line, get the whole earth.
All right. Okay. ChatGPT's trying to cook it right now. It's sounding way better than it was. Let's see.
Always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a...
Okay, Next up, it's saying DS, additive EQ, reverb, delay, saturate. Wow, it low key went in a lot more than I thought. So now it's saying to add a de-esser, so we'll add Logic stock de-esser, which is
Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out.
maybe about right there. Let's see.
Always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a
Next, it's wanting to add reverb on a bus, so the chroma verb. Let's see.
Always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank.
All right, it's wanting to add a delay. The stereo delay with a 1/8 or 1/4. So let's add that really quickly.
Knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping.
And then it does say the EQ. I put it before because it's a little cleaner. It does say the EQ, so cut around 150. Okay, and then high cut all the way up to 6K. So we'll do that. It'd be better with a shelf, but it's all right.
Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang. Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school. Old school, drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never.
All right, last thing it's saying to add is some overdrive to it, and it says to add 1% drive.
Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school. Old school, drop top, light with a roof.
Yeah, I think that the distortion too sounds better. I'll add this in subtly.
Always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang. Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop.
All right, and that's the whole thing. One other thing, it does say to add some processing to the mix bus, which would be right here, but we'll just slap it on the master anyways, or the stereo out. So it's saying to add a compressor first thing, and let's see what it wants. 30. Okay, this sounds like saying 30 for the attack and 150 milliseconds for the release, which is kind of interesting for the bus compressor. 2-to-1, obviously.
Always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a.
Yeah, it's pumping. But that is what it says, so I'm gonna just leave it. Now it wants to add a linear EQ, and then it wants to add a limiter at the end of it. I think it just wants a high shelf on here. Is that what it is? A gentle high shelf, yeah. So we'll probably put it at like 10K or something like that. Small, that's all it wants there. And then it wants a limiter getting -1 of reduction.
Always in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang. Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school. Old school, drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out. Fire get big, might burn down your house. If you got a problem, I said fuck your cat.
So this is ChatGPT's mix of this whole thing, which is interesting. So here you go.
waves in this bitch. When I roll up, got my finger on my mouth saying shh, don't talk. As I glide through the crowd, she wanna touch a cloth, knowing she'll get healed cause she knowing I'm a boss. Moves that I make her like robbing a bank. Bullseye, red dot with a scope when I aim. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang. Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school, old school. Drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out. Fire getting big, might burn down your house. If you got a problem, I said fuck your couch. I'm always outside, never see you around. Where you at now, big dog? I'm on. Heater for the scene now that we got strong. Couldn't wrap me up cause my shit ain't flawed. Blessed with the eye and this shit ain't bought. Tryna throw me off, hey, don't get cooked. 100 different ways I can get you smushed. Got 'em on the line, get the whole earth shoved. Where that come from, what's up under that hood? Run around the block, it's a marathon. Bass from the trunk, slapping 80s fun. Bags empty out, then I fill them up. Spark when it drag, figure eight go nuts. Rolling through hell, jumping back with a bang. Banging for your face with a 2-foot flame. You can't stop something this great with your best move. All the same tactics and they all smell like new school, old school. Drop top, light with a roof. Bag on your head cause you're playing with a goon. Turned up lit and it's never going out. Fire getting big, might burn down your house. If you got a problem, I said fuck your couch. I'm always outside, never see you around. Where you at now, big dog? I'm on. Heater for the scene now that we got strong. Couldn't wrap me up cause my shit ain't flawed. Blessed with the eye and this shit ain't bought.
Alright, camera's still dead, but I think the consensus is that it's alright. And I'm sure if I bugged around with it a little bit more, I could probably get some more tips and stuff out of ChatGPT. The big thing with AI, I'm sorry, I'm chewing gum. The big thing with AI is it's powerful if you know what you're looking for and know what you're doing, and it can really help propel you. But if you don't, then you're kind of at the mercy of what it's telling you. So, can you use ChatGPT to mix a song? Yeah, you can, especially since you can upload audio files. But ChatGPT isn't hearing the way that humans hear. It's just kind of analyzing RMS and wave and peaks, and it's just looking at it through binary code and analyzing it and looking at it and just assessing what it might need. It doesn't hear it the same way that humans hear it and perceive it. So that artistic element is kind of lost in translation, but it's getting so good that it can make up for it with logic. But I think if you are a beginner and you don't really know how to mix, or you really don't know a lot of things, ChatGPT could be a useful resource. Just tread lightly, because the more you use it, the more you know your creative mind. Anyways, that's going to be it today. Sorry, my camera died. And if you want to see that VSX review, just let me know. We'll get to it for sure. All right, then.